this press conference. Just give us your thoughts ahead of Saturday. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I guess we have started training yesterday, and the boys responded well. Of course, they still coming out from where we were with the Absa Premier League. Yeah, even today they look okay. I'm happy with what I saw. We just have those niggling injuries. Obviously, it's normal when you come from a battle. You come with wounded soldiers and deep scars. So, yeah, we rested few guys who are not yet back from injury. Serena's got a niggling injury. We don't know if he'll make it. Shompo, we just rested him because, I mean, this guy has played all the minutes in the bubble. Dennis is training well, so hopefully he's okay. Musa has not started training. Probably tomorrow, we never know. Yeah, and yeah, just minor knocks, when you come from the game. But nothing bigger than Ricardo, who's got a wrist that also giving him a problem. That's why he's been playing with a wristband. But I don't know. We should be okay on that side. But yeah, a difficult game, of course. Masokolara are a different team, difficult team. Those guys are enjoying themselves. They are happy team, free-spirited, and they play good football. They pass well. I just saw the game last night, one of the games they played. They can just pass the ball. They played against Bidvet West, to be honest. They can pass the ball. So, yeah, it is that team that have got nothing to lose but give everything. That's how I see the game.
Thank you, Coach. I'll take questions now, but just raise your hand and then I'll identify you and unmute you.
Yeah. What was the first one?
The treble.
Oh yeah, the treble. Yeah, but the treble is not there until you win the match. So first we had one cup. Second, the league was not on our side. It's never been in our hands. Only for those, 20 minutes or so, and then we managed to win the league. But the worst thing is to think that you have won the treble without playing it. And everybody has a right to win the cup, the Nedbank Cup. And I think you know the history between Mamelodi Sundowns and the cup and Bloemfontein Celtic in the cup. The history reference is not good for us. Doesn't favor us as Mamelodi Sundowns. But you never know. Those were years back, and Coach Maduka was not the coach, neither me, but the common denominators of the clubs. But yeah, I don't know. I think if you look at it, you can say they needed more than us in terms of what has been happening now lately. But football doesn't go like that. Football says whoever wants it now on the pitch will get the game, whoever wants it on the pitch. So, yeah, there are tactics that need to be played. They play different. They came with different formation in the bubble. I was surprised with the formation that they played in the bubble. But, yeah, they won. They've been winning. They're one of the contributors to us acquiring the league title because they stole Kaizer Chiefs, a big team, So if they can stall that team, it means they can stall us. So, yeah, that's it. So, what can I say, guys? It's a cup final. The cup final is a cup final. We're waiting for it. And what was your second question? Sorry.
their advice since they're going to Africa for the first time.
Oh, yes. I did put a post, I don't know, 3 weeks back or 2 weeks back on my Twitter about this situation. And I said, how exciting will it be to have Dr. Petros Malimela Stadium full and buzzing with supporters and how exciting will it be to have the opponents from Africa to come into that stadium, that noisy stadium. I said I would love, if possible, I would love to be part of that and witness the history of Bloemfontein Celtic. I think it will be the history. They will make history. And I said that I would have liked to witness that. And I said, you never know. That can happen if we win the league. And it is the way you just said it now. So, yeah, it's not nice. It will be difficult for people to go to that stadium. I hope by the time we play, football will be normal and everybody and supporters will be back. How nice will it be? Sorry. How nice would it be now to have could have had the supporters of Mamelodi Sundowns, you know, they're noisy with their drums, and then you have the Masopolara with the famous Masopolara supporters who sing at the top of their voices. Would have been nice. Would have been what an environment that we're going to miss, but you have to accept the situation. Unfortunately, we were talking through the masks, you know. So happy for him to save the team, so happy for him to turn it around. Yeah, unbelievable. We need more. You know, me with local is lekker. We need more of our local coaches. I think we have enough talent and ammunition to can steer these teams in the right direction. Yeah, I'm happy for Ayanda. It's big ups to Amazulu to bring one of ours in that space. And AJ was training today. Yes, he's been suffering from that hamstring. He trained yesterday. He trained today. Yeah, but the game and the training sessions intensity is not the same. But it's getting better. I don't know. We'll hear from the doctors, but he's been training for the last 2 days, so he has never left the bubble. No, first with Anele, I think you know my heart and my feelings about Anele. You know, one of the most underrated right back in the country. Anele can play against a speedy winger, strong winger, anything. Anele has the sense of positioning himself, and he doesn't even make a lot of tackles, if you can see. He's experienced, man. I mean, the guy played Champions League in Europe. The guy's won many titles in European Cups. And I always root for him because he's one of the most underrated, and he doesn't get the what can I say, the praise he deserves, you know. Since Tapelo got injured, we have been stable. And he helps us in organizing. He's a captain of the team behind the captain, Klampokekana. He's always chatting, advising the youngsters, coaching at the back. Yeah, we'll be sad to lose him, to be honest. But I don't know what's happening because we're in the bubble between the club and his agents. And yeah, for me, I would not like to lose him. I'll be very happy to have Anele to stay, but I have to also accept if he has to go, if he wants to go. We have to accept the situation with Anele. Chad, I think we also deserve a chance to sign a few players now. Everybody's been signing, and give us a chance, Chad. Let's sign also. You know, we only signed 2 last year, and the myth and the perception is that we're signing a lot of players and we've been buying without acknowledging the promises, Makuma, the Pitso, what do you call it, without Kolisi, Nico, Lukubeni, Abraham. You know, we've put these MDC players on the pitch and we've put them also in the starting lineup on the biggest games. So we don't sign because we have to sign, as I told you. And there's not an overall, because you must be very careful. The guys who've been winning the titles, the guys who won the league, are the majority of them are the senior players, important players. So we are not rocking the boat here. And all we're doing is that we haven't signed enough for a few years. And when we had injuries this year, we struggled a little bit, you know. But yeah, it's also important to build a team also under a successful team. We have a very, very good successful team. Look at the history, 10th titles, guys. I mean, this is huge. 3 in a row, 5 in the last 7 years. Champions League finals, Champions League semi-finals, Champions League quarter-final, Club World Cup. Team that has been putting more than 50 games a year with traveling and all that. We've got to consider all those things that have been happening for many years, for the last 3, 4, 5 years. I mean, 7 years qualification in Champions League. I mean, that's huge, guys. You got to understand that the mileage is getting higher. But those players, we need them to teach the younger ones who are coming. We need them to guide them. So there's not overall. We have to also accept that the age bracket, average age group, was not very, very good and convincing, because a lot of players are more 30 plus. So we have to, it's normal, like any other club. We have to try and support the main team, the big team that's, you think that probably they can win a treble now, you know, so we have to support it.